Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Terry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Music and Me. I'm your host, Terry, and today I have a truly special episode lined up for you. If you're anything like me and have an obsession with the Olympics, then you're in for a treat. And I am so excited to dive into this topic because the Olympics aren't just about incredible athletic feats. They're also about the powerful, moving music that makes every moment unforgettable, from the iconic opening hymn to the national anthems that bring tears to our eyes during medal ceremonies. The music of the Olympics is as much a part of the games as the sports themselves. And today we'll be exploring the fascinating history and the profound significance of these anthems. And I can't wait to share some of my favorite Olympic musical moments with you. But before we jump in, I want to remind you to share this podcast with your friends, family, and anyone who loves the Olympics and music as much as we do. Spread the word about the music and me so we can keep celebrating the incredible intersection of music and life's greatest moments together. All right, everybody, let's get ready to travel through time and across the globe with the melodies that have defined the Olympic Games. I am so excited because, as I said, I am so obsessed with the Olympics. The Olympics started this past Friday, and I happened to be on vacation the entire first week of the Olympics. So what have I been doing? Watching the Olympics any chance I get. It's the only time of year that I watch sports as much as I watch it during the Olympics. Like, I will watch any sport that's on. I want to experience everything, and I am obsessed. My favorite, of course, is the gymnastics, and I love the gymnastics, the swimming, the track and field is pretty cool. I mean, I love so much of it. Beach volleyball is one of my favorites also. Regular volleyball. I mean, it's the only time of year I watch sports, and I'm not a sporty person. All right, everybody. We are going on a musical journey through the archives of Olympic history today, exploring the anthems that have become the soundtrack to some of the most unforgettable moments in sports. This episode is all about the history and significance of various Olympic anthems. From the timeless Olympic hymn to the powerful national anthems that echo through stadiums during medal ceremonies, these pieces of music aren't just songs, they're the heartbeat of the games. So why does this matter? Why should we care about these anthems beyond their catchy melodies? Well, Olympic anthems are so much more than background music. They encapsulate the spirit of the games, symbolizing unity, triumph, and the shared dreams of athletes from all around the world. When the Olympic hymn plays at the opening ceremony, it's a signal to the world that the games have begun, a call to celebrate humanity's potential. And those national anthems, they're not just for the athletes standing on the podium, they're for entire nations holding their breath, celebrating victories, and sometimes even shedding a tear. I know I cry when I hear the national anthem played, mostly for our country, but sometimes for other countries because, I get so invested in the sport. Music has this incredible power to connect us, to evoke emotions, and to etch memories into our hearts. When you hear those first notes of your national anthem at the Olympics, it's a moment of pure pride and joy, not just for the athlete, but for everyone back home. It's a reminder that no matter where you come from, we all strive for greatness, and we all share the joy of those golden moments. Let's uncover the stories behind these iconic pieces and appreciate the magic they bring to the greatest show on earth. Let's kick things off with the granddaddy of all Olympic music, the Olympic hymn. This isn't just any old tune, it's the musical backbone of the entire Olympic Games. So how did this legendary piece of music come to be? Well, let's hop into our time machine and set the dial to the late 19th century. Our story begins with two visionary Greeks, composers Spiridon Samaras and poet Kostas Palamas. Picture it, Athens, the birthplace of the ancient Olympics, bustling with excitement as the modern games are about to be reborn in 1896. Samaras and Palamas were tasked with creating a piece of music that would honor this historic revival. And boy, did they deliver. Samaras crafted a stirring melody, while Palamas penned evocative lyrics, creating a hymn that would resonate through the ages. The Olympic hymn made its grand debut at the first modern Olympic Games in Athens in 1896. Can you imagine the scene? The stadium packed with spectators, the air thick with anticipation, and then, as the games commenced, the powerful strains of the Olympic hymn filled the air. It was a moment of pure magic, setting the tone for what the Olympics were meant to represent: unity, peace, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Despite its grand entrance, the Olympic hymn wasn't an official staple just yet. For several decades, the Games experimented with different pieces of music. But, like a classic tune that never goes out of style, the Olympic hymn kept making a comeback. Finally, in 1958, the International Olympic Committee, or the IOC, decided to make it official. They adopted the Olympic hymn as the official anthem of the Games, recognizing its timeless appeal and powerful symbolism. Today, the Olympic hymn plays a crucial role in the opening and closing ceremonies of the Games. It's not just background music. It's a ceremonial call that heralds the beginning and end of an event that brings the world together. When those first notes play, it's like a universal signal. The Olympics are here. Athletes from around the globe, each with their own dreams and stories, come together under the banner of this iconic anthem. The symbolism of the Olympic hymn is profound. It represents the ideals of Olympism: fair play, mutual respect, and the pursuit of excellence. It's a reminder that despite our differences, we are all part of a global community striving for greatness and celebrating each other's successes. So the next time you hear the Olympic hymn, let it wash over you. Feel the history, the unity, and the indomitable spirit it embodies. It's more than just a song. It's the anthem of humanity's greatest show of peace and competition. Now, let's dive into one of the most goosebump-inducing parts of the Olympics: the national anthems played during the medal ceremonies. I mean, who doesn't get teary-eyed when they see an athlete standing on the podium, gold medal around their neck, while their national anthem rings out? As I said, I cry. It's the stuff of legends. So how does this all go down? Well, there's a bit of ceremony protocol to it, of course. When an athlete wins a medal, they get their moment in the spotlight. The flags of the top 3 nations are raised, with the winner's flag going highest, of course. And here's where it gets really special. The gold medalist's national anthem is played in full. It's like the universe pauses for a moment just to honor that athlete and their country. Every note is a tribute to years of hard work, dedication, and dreams realized. You might wonder, how do they pick which version of the national anthem to play? The International Olympic Committee has this covered. Each country submits an official recording of their national anthem to the IOC well before the Games begin. The IOC then ensures that these anthems are the correct versions and are up to a certain quality standard. So when the moment comes, the anthem is pitch perfect and ready to fill the stadium with pride and patriotism. Now let's talk about the emotional impact. Picture this: an athlete has just won a gold medal. Maybe it's their first, maybe it's a long-awaited victory. As they step onto the podium, the weight of the moment hits them. The first notes of the national anthem play, and suddenly, they're not just an athlete, they're a symbol of their nation. For a few moments, they carry the hopes, dreams, and pride of their entire country on their shoulders. It's incredibly moving for the athlete, and it's equally powerful for everyone watching back home. Families, friends, entire communities gather around their screens, tears of joy streaming down their faces as they sing along. It's a moment of unity and national pride that transcends borders. Let's dive into some of those unforgettable anthem moments. Remember when Rulon Gardner defeated the unbeatable Alexander Karelin in wrestling at the 2000 Sydney Olympics? The world was stunned, and as the Star-Spangled Banner played, Gardner stood there, visibly emotional, embodying the spirit of the underdog triumphing against all odds. And who could forget Michael Phelps' tear-filled eyes as the national anthem played after he won his record-breaking 8th gold medal in Beijing 2008. The anthem wasn't just music, it was the soundtrack of history in the making. And when Fiji won its first ever Olympic gold medal in rugby at the 2016 Rio Olympics, the Fijian anthem played for the first time at a medal ceremony. The players and fans wept with joy, singing every word with a passion that was felt worldwide. In the 1968 Mexico City Olympics, Tommy Smith and John Carlos raised their fist in a Black Power salute during the American national anthem, making a powerful statement against racial injustice. It was a moment that turned a simple anthem into a call for change, and also sparked a lot of controversy. Every national anthem played at the Olympics is more than just a song. It's a narrative of dreams achieved, battles won, and histories made. So the next time you watch the Olympics and hear those anthems play, remember, you're witnessing more than a victory. You're witnessing a moment that will be etched in the archives of time. I have more to come, but first, here's my interesting fact of the week. Welcome to my interesting fact of the week. Did you know that some of your favorite Olympians are not just gold medalists on the field, but also maestros in the world of music? Yep, that's right. These athletic superstars aren't just flexing their muscles, they're flexing their musical chops too. Let's start with the legendary figure skater Katarina Witt. This two-time Olympic gold medalist is famous for her grace on the ice, but did you know she's also a talented pianist? When she's not dazzling the world with her triple axels, she's tickling the ivories, playing everything from classical compositions to more contemporary tunes. It's like going from nailing a perfect routine to performing a flawless sonata. No big deal, right? But Katarina isn't the only one with hidden musical talent. Many Olympians have turned to music as a hobby or even a second career after retiring from sports. Take Usain Bolt, for instance. The fastest man on earth has a serious love for DJing and reggae music. After sprinting his way to Olympic glory, Bolt has been known to spin some tracks and keep the party going. His beats might not break world records, but they sure keep the dance floor alive. And how about swimmer Anthony Ervin? This Olympic gold medalist is also a skilled guitarist and has played in a few bands. Talk about versatility. Whether he's making waves in the pool or strumming away on stage, Anthony's got a rhythm that just can't be beat. These stories just go to show that the Olympic spirit isn't just about athletic prowess, it's also about creativity, passion, and the drive to excel in any field. So the next time you're watching the games, remember, you might just be cheering for your next favorite musician too. And now back to our episode. Welcome back, music lovers and Olympic enthusiasts. Now, we're diving into some of the most iconic Olympic theme songs that have not only defined the games, but have also become anthems of inspiration and triumph. Let's start with the incomparable Whitney Houston and her masterpiece, One Moment in Time. Imagine this. The year is 1988, the place is Seoul, South Korea, and the Olympics are in full swing. Enter Whitney Houston, delivering a powerhouse ballad that would become the anthem of dreams and perseverance. Written by Albert Hammond and John Bettis, One Moment in Time was crafted specifically for the 1988 Summer Olympics and the 1988 Summer Paralympics. The song encapsulates the essence of seizing the moment, achieving greatness, and making the most of that fleeting golden opportunity. Whitney's performance was nothing short of electrifying. Her powerful vocals and the song's soaring melody captured the hearts of millions. It became an anthem for athletes, reminding them that the Olympics are their time to shine. The legacy of One Moment in Time continues to inspire not just the Olympians, but anyone chasing their dreams. It's a timeless reminder that greatness is within reach if we seize our moment. I did not know this about the song One Moment in Time until I did this episode, so I was really excited to learn this. One Moment in Time is one of my favorite Whitney Houston songs. Next up, let's talk about another musical titan, Céline Dion. For the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, Céline gifted the world with The Power of the Dream, a song that still gives chills to anyone who hears it. Composed by the iconic trio of David Foster, Linda Thompson, and Babyface, The Power of the Dream was performed by Céline Dion during the opening ceremony of the Atlanta Games. Picture this. The stadium is packed, the lights dim, and Céline's voice starts to fill the air, sending waves of emotion through the crowd. It was a magical moment. The song's lyrics speak to the power of believing in dreams and the strength that comes from perseverance and unity. It became a motivational anthem, inspiring athletes to push beyond their limits and audiences to believe in the impossible. The Power of the Dream wasn't just a song, it was a rallying cry for anyone with a dream to chase. I love this song. And I also didn't know this about the song in the Olympics. So I am learning a lot in this episode, and I love it. Lastly, let's groove to the empowering beats of Gloria Estefan's Reach, also featured in the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. This song brought a burst of energy and inspiration to the Games. Reach was written by Gloria Estefan and Diane Warren, two legends in their own right. The song's theme is all about striving to reach your goals no matter how high or difficult they may seem. It's about pushing boundaries and never giving up, embodying the true Olympic spirit. Gloria Estefan's vibrant performance brought the song to life during the closing ceremony. The upbeat and uplifting message resonated with both athletes and fans. It became a symbol of determination and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Reach has since been a source of motivation for countless individuals, urging them to aim higher and strive further. And there you have it, 3 iconic songs that have not only marked the Olympic Games, but have also become anthems of hope, dreams, and endless possibilities. Each of these songs carries a message that goes beyond the Games, touching lives and inspiring greatness to all who listen. As we celebrate these musical masterpieces, let's remember to seize our moments, believe in our dreams, and always reach for the stars. All right, everybody. No discussion of Olympic music would be complete without talking about the maestro himself, John Williams. Yes, the same John Williams who gave us the epic themes of Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Jurassic Park, among many others. Speaking of the theme to Jurassic Park, that is my song that plays on my alarm when I wake up in the morning. So funny. But today we're focusing on his unforgettable contributions to the Olympics. Let's start with the legendary Olympic Fanfare and Theme. Picture this. It's 1984, the Olympics are in Los Angeles, and the atmosphere is electric. Enter John Williams, tasked with composing a piece that captures the grandeur and spirit of the Games. And boy, did he deliver. John Williams composed Olympic Fanfare and Theme to celebrate the 1984 Summer Olympics. When it premiered at the opening ceremony, it was like a musical fireworks display. The powerful brass, the triumphant fanfare, and the sweeping melody all combined to create a piece that perfectly encapsulated the excitement and glory of the Olympics. It was an instant hit and has since become synonymous with the Olympic Games. The impact of Olympic Fanfare and Theme was immediate and enduring. Not only was it beloved during the 1984 Games, but it has also been used in countless Olympic broadcasts and events ever since. The piece has become an auditory symbol of the Olympics, instantly recognizable and forever linked to the spirit of the competition and unity that the Games represent. It's like hearing the opening notes and immediately feeling a rush of excitement and anticipation. Pure magic. But John Williams didn't stop there. He continued to weave his musical magic into the fabric of the Olympics with several other compositions. So let's take a quick tour through his other notable Olympic pieces. Composed for NBC's coverage of the 1988 Summer Olympics, The Olympic Spirit is another rousing anthem that showcases Williams' genius for capturing the essence of the Games. Its uplifting and energetic melody once again brought the excitement of the Olympics into living rooms around the world. Fast forward to the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, and we have Summon the Heroes. This piece was commissioned to commemorate the centennial of the modern Olympic Games, and Williams didn't disappoint. With its majestic brass and soaring strings, Summon the Heroes plays tribute to the bravery and determination of Olympic athletes. It's a stirring composition that celebrates the heroism and dedication required to compete at the highest level. Finally, for the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, John Williams composed Call of the Champions. This piece featured a full choir alongside the orchestra, adding an extra layer of grandeur and gravitas. The Latin text, Citius, Altius, Fortius, faster, higher, stronger, the Olympic motto, resonates powerfully through the piece, making it a fitting tribute to the enduring spirit of the Games. John Williams' contributions to the Olympics have not only provided the perfect soundtrack to these monumental events, but have also left an indelible mark on Olympic history. His music captures the spirit of competition, the triumph of the human spirit, and the unity of nations coming together to celebrate excellence. So the next time you watch the Olympics and hear those familiar thrilling notes, remember that you're listening to the genius of John Williams, a composer who has helped shape the soundscape of the Games and inspire athletes and fans alike. All right, next we're diving into the fascinating world of Olympic music and exploring how it has evolved over time. The music of the Olympics has come a long way since the early days. Picture the inaugural modern Olympic Games in 1896. The music was grand and classical, reflecting the traditions of ancient Greek games. Fast forward to today, and the soundscape of the Olympics is as diverse and dynamic as the athletes themselves. In the beginning, Olympic music was heavily influenced by classical and orchestral traditions. Composers like Spiridon Samaras, who wrote the Olympic hymn for the 1896 Games, used grand, sweeping melodies to capture the monumental nature of the event. This style set the tone for the early years with music that was formal and majestic. As the Olympics grew in global importance, the music began to reflect a broader range of influences. The 1960s and 1970s saw the introduction of more contemporary elements, blending traditional orchestral music with modern popular styles. This period marked a shift towards more accessible and diverse musical expressions, aiming to resonate with wider audiences. In recent decades, Olympic music has become a melting pot of genres and styles, from pop and rock to electronic and world music. The anthems and themes now reflect the global nature of the Games. Think of Whitney Houston's One Moment in Time, or the electrifying beats of contemporary artists. Olympic music today is vibrant, eclectic, and always evolving. One of the most exciting aspects of the Olympic music is how host countries infuse their cultural elements into the compositions. This practice not only showcases the host nation's heritage, but also brings a unique flavor to each edition of the Games. Take the 2008 Beijing Olympics, for example. The opening ceremony featured traditional Chinese instruments and melodies blended with modern orchestral arrangements. The result was a mesmerizing fusion of ancient and contemporary sounds, highlighting China's rich cultural history. Then there was Rio 2016, where the vibrant rhythms of Brazilian music took center stage. Samba, bossa nova, and other local genres brought a festive and energetic vibe to the ceremonies, perfectly capturing the spirit of Brazil. It was a celebration of the country's musical heritage, adding a distinctly Brazilian flair to the games. Tokyo 2020, held in 2021, offered a mix of traditional Japanese music and cutting-edge electronic sounds. The use of taiko drums, shamisen, and other traditional instruments alongside modern technology created a captivating auditory experience blending the old and new in a uniquely Japanese way. So what does the future hold for Olympic music? Let's put on our speculation hats and take a peek into the crystal ball. As the world becomes more interconnected, we can expect Olympic music to continue embracing a wide array of genres and cultural influences. Future compositions might feature even more collaborations between artists from different countries, creating truly global anthems that celebrate the diversity of the games. With advancements in technology, the integration of digital and virtual elements into Olympic music is a likely trend. Imagine augmented reality performances or holographic artists bringing a futuristic edge to the ceremonies. This blend of music and tech could create immersive experiences that push the boundaries of traditional performances. Given the growing emphasis on sustainability, future Olympic music might incorporate themes of environmental awareness and conversations. Composers could use natural sounds and eco-friendly instruments to highlight the importance of protecting our planet, aligning the music with broader global initiatives. In conclusion, Olympic music has evolved significantly, reflecting changes in musical styles, cultural influences, and technological advancements. As we look forward to future games, the music will undoubtedly continue to inspire and unite us, capturing the spirit of competition and the beauty of our diverse worlds. Speaking of music, I know there's been a lot of controversy over the opening ceremony of this year's Olympics, but I really liked the opening ceremony. I liked how they did it, where it wasn't in the stadium like the traditional opening ceremonies. All the teams came down by boat, and then along the way on the Seine, there was different acts. It had a wide variety of types of music. It had rock, rap, opera, everything. Pop. Céline Dion sang at the end. It was beautiful. Lady Gaga started it off really good. So I really enjoyed the opening ceremony. I know there's been a lot of controversy around it, but I really liked the music of it, the performances, and the way they did it, not in the traditional stadium. And there you have it, people. A whirlwind tour through the captivating world of Olympic music. From the grandeur of the Olympic hymn to the cultural richness brought to host countries and the legendary contributions of artists like Whitney Houston and John Williams, we've seen how music shapes and enhances the Olympic experience. I really hope you enjoyed this deep dive as much as I did. I am absolutely obsessed with the Olympics, like I said before, and I could talk about the Olympics forever. It's my favorite 2 weeks every 2 years. So I am so happy that I was on vacation the very first week of the Olympics because I got to watch as much as I wanted. If you loved this episode, please share it with your friends, family, and fellow music lovers. I really want to grow my podcast. I have about 10 loyal listeners, which I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening every week, and I love you, but I want to spread my knowledge of music and teach people about different genres and other music. So please help me spread the word about the music and me, and let's build a community of people who are as passionate about music as we all are. Don't forget to tune in next week for an exciting episode featuring one of my all-time favorite artists to dance to, Dua Lipa. We'll be exploring her infectious beats, iconic songs, and what makes her music so irresistible on the dance floor. Until then, keep the music alive in your hearts, and thank you for listening. I will see you next time, and peace out, everybody. And go USA! 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 Also, congratulations to Simone Biles and the women's gymnastics team. I love gymnastics, so shout out to Simone Biles if she listens to this episode. That would be so awesome. All right, peace out, everybody. This has been the Music and Me podcast. Subscribe now so you don't miss a beat.
This has been